Hello BCee, welcome to Budapest. Are you excited to play tonight?
Yeah man, really looking forward to it. I've heard good things about Bladerunnaz, so it's good to be here for the first time of hopefully many, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you're currently working on a new album, and to make this possible you had a crowdfund. Was this campaign successful, and will we be lucky enough to see your album becoming a reality?
Yeah, 100%. The crowdfunding, I couldn't believe the reaction from people. I thought doing something like that, it's not something you see very much in drum and bass. And I really did, kind of I was 50-50 on if people would go, this is a cool idea, or if people would say, oh, why are you doing that? Stupid, stop that, and start the forums of hatred. So yeah, the crowdfunding was successful, and I've already started a new album. I've finished 2 tracks, and some more stuff's on the way. But I was just overwhelmed with the amount of emails from people just saying like, your music was really important to me at this time of life, and this has changed my life. And you think, wow, man, like you write this at home, and then people around the world are listening to it. It's really, still after all these years of doing it, it's a really amazing feeling.
You released the first part of the remixes from your last album, Come and Join Us. When is the second part due out?
Well, the whole thing is going to be coming out on, I think it's like the 9th of December. It's the first week of December. And I'm hoping that on Monday, the picture discs should all be delivered to our office. And then everything will start coming out from then. I'm really excited. I can't wait to get it out there. For some of them I've had sitting there for a long time, so it'd be good to unleash them on the world.
Can't wait for that.
Cool.
You teamed up with Willem to make tunes together under the name of the One Guard project. Can you tell us how did this partnership begin, and what was the reason to create a new alias for this project?
Yeah, it actually began, I met Willem because he produced a lot of Ria's album that came out on Spearhead, so I met with him to talk about that. And he actually only lives about 30 minutes drive from me. And then at the time, a year or so ago, I didn't have a studio for a while, and I needed to do a remix. So I said to him, like, do you want to work on it together? And we got on really well in the studio. And I said, hey, let's make some original tracks. And then the alias kind of came about just because I was doing my own BCee thing. He's been doing Willem and McLeod, and had Willem and Face stuff on Metalheads and some other bits. And we kind of thought it was going to get complicated to have Willem and McLeod and BCee and Willem and BCee and this person and that person or whatever. So we thought about creating a new name. It took us months to think of a name that we thought, this sounds okay. And actually the Vanguard project was the first ever name we had. We just went with like 500 other names and then went back to the first one. But yeah, so that's what happened there. And now actually just going on from that, now we kind of meet about once a week, spend about a day a week together in the studio. And yeah, more to come, hopefully. So, cool.
You discovered and supported many talented producers who later on made quite a name for themselves. Does this make you feel kind of like a proud father, seeing how well they're doing now?
Yeah, it's a kind of a split thing in a way, because yeah, I could talk about this for a long time, but yeah, it's fantastic. Like when I see guys like Lensman, like Netsky, Spy, have had like, when they came to Spear, I don't know if any of them, I was their first release, but definitely early on in the kind of their stories. And I'd like to think that that played a pivotal part in some of them guys going on to do bigger things. There's obviously a two-edged sword that part of me thinks, I should have worked with them longer and been bigger. But at the end of the day, Spearhead Records, as you may know, is pretty much just me, and there's only so much I can do. Netsky wouldn't have ever been as big as he is now if he'd have signed to me. Hopefully one day that will change, but for the moment, yeah, it's cool. And you never know when you sign these new guys if that's going to happen. But hopefully that will happen with some more people I take on.
So as I said before, you have an excellent ear for new talents. Who are some of the up-and-coming drum and bass producers you like at the moment?
I can never think when put on the spot. The obvious choice is Polar and Bryson at the moment. You know, they are doing big things. I know that they've got some stuff to announce later this year, but I can't talk about that because it's not my news. But yeah, I think them guys are going to go a long way. Sam Ownglow's music is really good. I don't know if you come across him. He's got an EP, just done an EP for Hospital. I'm trying to think who else, man. It's really difficult when you just asked out of the blue. But yeah, watch this space. I can't really think right now. Actually, they've been around for a while, but Roy Green and Protone, I've just signed an EP from those guys, and I think that they're just about to, I think they could really, really grow. Their sound is amazing. Yeah, watch this space.
Would you like to say anything to your fans?
Yeah, I've always got too much to say is the problem. Just a massive thank you to everybody that's supported me over the years. I hit 40 years old this week. I've been playing drum and bass for almost 20 years on and off, and I feel more excited about it than ever, so I guess it's keeping me young or something on the inside, maybe not the outside. But yeah, massive shout out to everybody that's supported me and the label, and here's to another 10 years.